Well, I'm Brad.
I'm John.
And we have the proofs for Power Play in this box. Rushed to us from the printer. So I am gonna open these up and we'll take a look. And this is what a real full printer proof looks like.
Yeah.
We got some others and they were smaller, but so these are the actual size proofs.
Yeah. They're much better. You can definitely get a sense of. Well, is that actual? That's the full size.
That's full size. This is actual size for cards in the game. So these are the location cards, and then you can see two of the character cards up here at the top, and more of over here. You can see, more.
Yeah, with some of the
cards,
some of the common elements and the different heroes, and then here are some of the main characters. Tortured Soul and the Tank and the Shifter and Mimic.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool.
And so we've already checked the proofs for spelling and grammar and stuff like that. This is mainly a check to make sure the colors are correct, that that they're not fuzzy or have any kind of artifacting, or that this is the actual final thing that we're gonna receive when it's printed.
Which was hard to do with the previous version.
Right, when things are scaled down. Well, when things are scaled down, they blur naturally, and so you can't really tell if it was actually blurred in the original or, So here's our card backs.
For the locations and for the supernatural roles.
And there's going to be a couple more pages of those because there were a lot of those faces.
Yeah.
But you can see that they're all.
And the agents are double-sided, so they're featured both on the backs and the fronts. You don't want to lose track. Oh, is this the box?
This is our box cover, and so it's flattened out like this. This is the box. These red lines won't be here. Obviously, those are the cut lines. So we've got Power Play on all four sides. Power Play front here.
Yeah.
I can see.
Oh, I got the camera. If you showed it to the camera, I can watch it just like they are. That's how I will get to experience the proof.
And all right, and so here's our inside of our box, and so these box faces won't actually be visible from the outside.
No, well, they are when you take the lid off.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this is the back of the box. Show some features, ISBN, playtime, and player counts, and all that good stuff. So, front of the book.
It's funny because the way we were talking, I thought the book was going to be much smaller.
Yeah, no, it's the size of the box. The book. I'm gonna say, it's just a little bit smaller than the box.
Was it like 7 by 10 or something like that?
Yeah. So it's about. Looks like it's about 1 millimeter smaller than the box on all sides.
Right. Well,
the box has 3 millimeters.
Fits.
And then there's going to be cardboard tray and then cards underneath and pawns with that. So
I'm really excited to hold the box in my hand. I have it. This is really cool. I love seeing this in full scale finally. Because I see it on the computer screen. We look at the PDFs of all the prep work, and it's cool, but it's always just a PDF.
Right.
This is look at that. It's a book. It's
and I believe the book is gonna be printed on this kind of shiny material,
which
so
is good.
It'll be like comic book material pages throughout the way through.
Spare no expense.
Anyway, so there's about 80 pages of this, but what I want to do is get to the illustrations, so we can check that the illustrations are nice and crisp.
Yeah.
So let's find a big one. Here we go.
Here, I'll hold these. Or this one.
So there we go. So we've got some illustration on this page. They look pretty crisp.
Some of Danny's stuff, and is this Fabio's?
Yeah, that's one of Fabio's. He did the common element arts.
Yep.
And
the freezer, by popular demand, it has been entered into the book. Also, it was a stretch goal, so
he's pretty fun.
I know that a lot of people are going to be very happy about that.
I'm excited to have him. This set. Anyway, so all right, so the images look good. The pleats on the pages, the cut lines on the different pages look good.
Nothing's spilling out.
Right. And of course, we've already proofread all the text, so we don't have to read the text at this point.
It's funny, they have all these safety procedures, like making sure that everything's in the area so that there's no problems, but there's never any problems.
almost never. But I have had problems before, so it's
I guess
that's why you do this. That's why we do this whole process. So I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna bind these together so we don't
This is
so don't
really.
lose them. So this is the
This is the scenario book.
actually, hold on. I believe I might have picked up the cover. Yeah, here's the
Yeah, you
cover
did.
of the scenario book.
There it is.
So yeah, detective.
Which has the detective. Detective was actually one of the earliest pieces of art. Before all the color was done with the binding on his eyes and everything, it was one of the first times I saw the art for the game as it was coming in, and I just knew I made the right decision with the artist. I knew it. Because I mean, he had drawn a couple of characters and they looked really great. He drew the seer and
the prophet
and the
and,
prophet, and
Creep.
they were all really cool. But when I said, okay, here's this mundane normal guy, he's like a cop, and he still made him look like this awesome hard-boiled detective.
Yeah.
That's when I knew it. That was so cool for me.
It's been really neat to see it come to life, and this is the kind of game that that's sort of like an outside shot for us because because RPGs are not our regular standard fare.
Right.
But I think that that once people play this and once people start talking about it, that it's going to be really really popular.
Right.
So, yeah, like I said, I think I think this is the start of the genre. That's just me.
I also had a lot of fun reading through the scenario books because I there's the few that I wrote that are in here, of course, and then there's several that were written by lots of other.
Yeah,
I now think very talented people. Before I was like, oh, cool. I want more to add to the community and more to add to the book, and I love it and everything. But once I really read them, I was like, oh, these are brilliant. I love these.
Mm-hmm.
They're so good.
Yeah, and so when you first showed me the idea of scenarios, like with the strip mall, I think was the earliest
strip mall,
scenario
yeah.
where you all have different stores and you're trying to actually drive the other guys out of business
Yes.
instead of
And not go to jail in the
and
process.
not go to jail or get killed because like if you devalue the property too much, the Reaper will come up and kill you. That was
Exactly.
part of it too. So let's see, we got superheroes where we all like fight together against villains.
And then a zombie survival.
Zombie
of course.
survival.
Had to put that in. And Danny had such amazing art for that too.
Oh yeah, no, I love the zombie survival art. You can see right here.
He's even got the Mimic doing the Bruce Lee kicks, like I asked him to.
Well, one of the things that was cool is because a lot of these guys are like this is their first or second contract with,
Right.
so they got a chance to to be part of a published work. Anyway, so it's also kind of a showcase for like people people will say like my first published piece was in Power Play, so I might see that later on. Anyway.
Well, the color looks great, actually. If it's printed like this, then I'll be happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has all turned out quite good.
It's funny. I mean, there's only so much we can put on the video. I don't want.
I think we got.
Otherwise, it's a free book.
I don't think we have to worry that much.
Everyone is. You can read the text, right? It's only this big.
Yeah. So, sorry, I
No,
didn't
it's all right.
hear that. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and tell the printer to start turning presses,
Absolutely.
and we will get this to you in February. So, cool.
And in the back, on the outside cover.
Oh yes, back cover
For
freezer.
the scenario book.
Cool. Thanks so much, guys, and enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy the game when it comes out.